Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel everybody, and today it's another introducing video of mine. We've now got one left. After this we'll be looking at Christopher Clarkson to wrap up the series and wrap up the season. So yeah, and today it's the turn of that man, Joffy Joe Gelhardt, the Leeds United prodigy. What a player he looks. 20 years of age is Joffy. He's just turned 20 last week, I think it was, early May, and or a couple of weeks ago, whatever. But yeah, he's just turned 20. Fantastic player, and he's played an important part so far in our fight for survival. Some important moments, goals, assists. He's definitely one to watch for the future. Definitely the pick of the 10 youth players to make their debut so far this season. He is definitely the man to watch next season. He's got plenty of suitors, but I believe he will play a massive part in Leeds United's future. Definitely next season, regardless of what league we're in, Joffy will be part and parcel of the first team squad. There is no doubt about that. And if God forbid we do actually get relegated, I do think Joe Gelhardt will have will play a massive part along with Greenwood, I think, as well, in the Championship next season, but let's hope it doesn't get to that. But yeah, there's been a lot of pressure put on Gelhardt this season. We've had obviously basically no first choice striker fit for the whole season. Really, with Bamford being injured most of the season, the board, or whoever you want to say, was silly enough not to get a backup striker in. So the responsibility has fallen to young Joe Gelhardt, and of course more latterly Sam Greenwood as well. But yeah, let's have a quick look at Gelhardt. Then obviously a little bit of fact file, as how I've been doing with all the introducing videos this season of the youth players. So Joe Gelhardt, like I said, 20 years old, just turned 20, born in May 2002 in Liverpool. He's a Scouser, of course, and there's the likeness to Wayne Rooney. He has been likened to Wayne Rooney by some people. I'm not sure if that's just the Scouse element, or whether he's got, I think he has that tenacity, doesn't he, about him that Rooney had. He's a straightforward striker, likes to run at the defence, doesn't he? He's the danger, and he's caused many defences so far in the Premier League this season nervous moments. So yeah, he started his career at Wigan from a very young age, was in Wigan's youth system, and made his debut at just the age of 17. A Championship debut, senior debut at the age of 17 at the end of the 18-19 season in a game against Birmingham City. Joe Gelhardt came on off the bench and made his debut for Wigan. He went on to make a further 18 appearances in the next season. Wigan were obviously relegated. He, though, enjoyed some personal joy getting his first senior goal in a 2-2 draw with Hull City. Obviously, ultimately, Wigan got relegated, and that is where we bought him in August 2020 at the age of 18. Joe Gelhardt signs for Leeds United. Again, not much fanfare around this signing, through the back door, really, as a lot of the youth players were. That are coming now into fruition as part of the first team squad. A lot of recruitment went on in the summer of 2020, our first, leading into our first Premier League season for 16 years. And now, like I said, a lot of those youth players are making their debuts and coming into the first team squad, which is fantastic to see. And Joffy didn't play at all last season, wasn't involved. There was calls for him, of course there was. He was doing a lot of bits in the under-23 team, wasn't he? Scoring goals. He looked quality, didn't he, in there? And he's obviously too good for that, that level of football. He needs to be playing senior football, and out of a bit more necessity than actually anything else, he has been a heavy, a big involvement in our Premier League season so far. I'll put it on the screen now. 19 games he's played, 2 goals, 2 assists, and some important moments in there. Not only obviously on Sunday where he gets the assist for Strauch, and that was brilliant, wasn't it? That lovely little bit of play, and he's a magic player. He's a special little player. He's come up, like I said, with some special moments this season. When he came on against Wolves there, won the penalty late on, massive goal, last minute at Norwich, wild scenes, and then again involved in the last knockings of Brighton on Sunday. Massive goal, important moment created by Joe Gelhardt again. So, he's looking really good. There has been pressure, untold amount of pressure put on his shoulders, really unfair pressure, in my opinion. The board, everybody, you can blame who you want. They should have got somebody else, a striker in, when they knew the severity of Bamford's injury. Even if he wasn't injured, you need backup. It's fallen a lot on Gelhardt, and he's led the line well. I said on my match reaction of Sunday's game, it was his first 90 minutes. It wasn't. He's actually his second 90 minutes. He played 90 minutes in the 4-1 defeat at Ellen Road against Arsenal in December. But yeah, look, he's come up with some massive moments. Got his first Leeds United goal in that 3-2 loss at Stamford Bridge as well in December. At the time, it looked a massive goal. It brought us level at 2 apiece. In the 83rd minute, you thought, wow, are we going to get something from this game? Unfortunately, we all know what happened in injury time in that game. But again, Joffy is showing some incredible ability for such a young player, such a young fella, and he's done incredibly well. And for me, we just need to keep hold of this lad, because his stock is rising with each game and with each little bit of magic moment that he comes up with. Like I said, that Wolves, that little run for the penalty, the goal against Norwich, even though it was just a tap in, he had to get himself in there, and it's an important goal. That little bit of skill on Sunday where he just dinked it over their defender and had the vision then to pick out Pascal at the back post was, seasoned pro stuff, wasn't it, really? Not something you'd probably expect from a 20-year-old fella who's coming in first season in the Premier League. But he's played a lot of minutes this season, and like I've said, probably more through necessity than anything else. And from the outside looking in, it looks like Jesse Marsh, actually prefers to put Greenwood on sometimes than Joffy. But look, Joffy's have to start the last few games, hasn't he? No choice, to start the games. And I'm sure he'll start again on Sunday at Brentford. I'm sure he will. Like I said, there's no choice. But he's taken the responsibility. He's done some fantastic moments so far. And I'm sure, like I said, he will continue to do that. And hopefully, maybe he gets a goal. Maybe he gets another goal. But, the young lads have really stepped up for me this season, and it's been good to watch and good to see them, heavily involved. Like I said, nobody's been more heavily involved than Gelhardt this season of the youth players that have made their debut. But, that's it. That's it for Gelhardt and the introducing of Joffy Gelhardt. Let me know what you think of Gelhardt in the comments. Can we keep hold of him in the summer? I'm sure we will. But how much of an important future does he have with Leeds United? Let me know. And if Joe, you're watching yourself for whatever reason, keep going, mate. Everybody's behind you and the team. Get the job done on Sunday. I'm sure you will have many happy days to come in a Leeds United shirt. But thanks very much for watching, everybody. Like I said, leave me your comments on Gelhardt in the comment section there below, and remember to subscribe and like the video. Thanks very much for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.